Oh, well, hello there, everyone. If you can see where I'm at, I'm in a bunker. The reason why I'm in the bunker is a long story to see. I'm in Berlin. Yep, don't ask how. So apparently, I'm a traitor for the Germany people. Yep. They turns out they found out I was a spy inside of them. Don't worry, I will try to make my escape out of Berlin soon in a bit, but first I need to settle some things and we'll explain my what's going on in this video. So apparently, at the beginning of the video, after this short introduction of me here, you'll see a ready or not edit created by me. The reason why I made a ready or not in this video is, well, simple. I want to make this, like I say, this atmosphere of this video much more darker. Yes, like, other videos are like, oh, try to like have their own themes and all, but I want to make this theme much big because one of the missions of Ready or Not actually combine the stories from the You Could Carry Girls of Panzer, what I'm about to explain here. The reason why I say that because one of the mission has a container full of women, while this one has like basically World War II and all that such. Yes, the differences between its modern versus back then, but however, Ready or Not carries a dark tone just like as You Could Carry Girls of Panzer. So that's why I made the edit that you're gonna see in a bit. But if you want to skip the edit and want to go straight to the video, that's fine. You can skip it. I'm not gonna be mad or anything. I will be sad. Please watch a video. Not. It took me like half a day making this. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for joining me in my bunker time. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. And I'll see you all later. Bring order to chaos. Wish that was simple.
I'll zip it up. Safe. Going into cover. Zip down. Good to go. Suspect missing. Making a decision. Put it down. Drop the weapon and freeze. Police, hands on your police, hands up.
Where can we go?
Arrest him. I got cuffs. Do it now.
When will we find that we
Get down. I want
know to let go?
Talk. We have a container full of women. We need Thames down here right now.
Copy that. Entry team. EFTs and trailers are... This is FISA. Stand down and shut that door, entry team. We're sending a unit to secure the container and its contents.
What? We're not leaving them like this.
Close the doors. Unless you want to interfere with a federal investigation, I suggest you shut the door and lock it behind you. Do your job and proceed with your mission. Understood?
Understood. Put the other guy back on. We'll talk later.
No, we won't be. FISA out. Entry team, you are clear to proceed with the mission.
When will you learn the truth of all this? Humanity is not worth saving. You see what your last wish has done to them. The killing, the rape, everything what people have done just to get what? Power. What you believe in is false. Peace is no longer here. Look at the world it is. You really think those girls from Orby will survive this in the end? Tell me this, Tom. Why? Why are you trying so hard? Stop. Let them be. You already know their fate is already written. Nobody can stop it. Not you, not Ranger. Anybody else is gonna try and try to change the end of it. Will die horribly. So turn back and go home. I know why you're here. Unless you want me to do a refresher that way up your supervisor. Is that what you want? What's the point of coming here? You aren't gonna change nothing here.
This is Panzer. Stand down and shut that door, entry team. We're sending a unit to secure the container and its contents. Close the doors. Unless you want to interfere with a federal investigation, I suggest you shut the door and lock it behind you. Do your job and proceed with your mission.
Understood. Put the other guy back on. We'll talk later.
No, we won't be. By the hour.
Fuck this. Well, this is easy for me. I expected this place to be guarded with so many German troops here. Well, this made my mission a lot more easier than this. Just need to record the documents, record the video of chapter 3, and get the hell out of here before the Russians level this place. Speaking of the Russians, they're not here yet, so I could take my time here. By the way, where's the big defense that Hitler was talking about? I see nothing here. Just basically some sort of defenses there. Yeah, sure, the Germans are trying to hold some stuff here. The Reichstag is undefended. I thought the Germans would fortify that location up. I guess not. We just abandoned it, just like this town I'm in. Is it a town or a city? Yeah, it's a city. Alright. Enough lollygagging, Tom. Just do what you need to do and get inside. Alright? By the way, the structure here, it looks fabulous here. I'm not gonna lie. I seen different like structure here before, like Call of Duty 4, Company Heroes 2, and what is in the list? Yeah, that's pretty much it. The styles I know about of the Reichstag here. Again, no German troops. Where are the Germans exactly? Are they busy fortifying outside of Berlin? I mean, yeah, I'll get that. Like they'll defend their own fields outside the city. I surely don't doubt the Germans' plan. And so much for having a portrait of himself here, despite him not being in this location. Don't tell me this building is empty. Hang on, let me see in this room. Hello? Nobody here. All right. What about this room? Hello? Anybody here? Again? Okay, seriously. Is this place seriously empty? Why will they leave a government building undefended? What about this room? Nothing. Okay, why do I bother? Why do I bother? Okay, fine. What about this one, huh? Is anybody here, huh? Anybody here? Hello? Oh, shit, German's here. Hey guys, you don't mind me? Shit. Okay. I'm sorry. Jesus. Okay. Jesus. Fuck you, German. God. You got that. Oh, damn. Oh God. I need a little. Damn. Yes. Get them. Yeah, baby. Get them. Okay. Gotta reel him. Shit. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm sorry. Jesus. Jesus, okay. God damn. Damn it. Come on.
Care package
Okay.
waiting for your mark.
Gotta make this move.
Care package waiting for your mark.
Gotta shit. Reel. Get this suit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fuck you guys. Okay, I shouldn't be wasting my ammo here on these dead bodies, but I gotta go. Jesus. Okay, I didn't expect them to be some here. Probably some small defense force here. They're probably set up with the defense here, and oh. Yeah, I was right, there were any of defense. There's probably more coming in. I gotta make this quick. Gotta retrieve that document and get out. Should be here. Surprised that nobody has come after it. Just gonna make this quick. Quick it out. That's all it should be. Jesus, it's so ridiculous. Should be behind the store. Let's finish this and where is it? No. It's supposed to be here. Is it here? No. It's supposed to be here. Is it? No. No. Oh my God, no. No. Damn it, they moved it. Those damn Germans moved it. God damn Germans. Okay. Calm down, Tom. Calm down. You gotta find a way. You gotta figure out where they hit it. Just think. Shit. I hear them coming in. They're not good. It's not good. Okay, fuck it. Just gotta get out of here. And call command. Fuck. Alright. Shit, here. Okay, fuck it. Let's find this out. I'm gonna have to find my way out of here. Let's go. Shit. Okay. Back it up. Wait. Okay, calm down. Tom. It's me. Am I right? You got this. Oh, okay. Fuck you. Okay, there's okay. Yeah, they're up there.
AC-130 standing by. Repeat. AC-130 standing by.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that's all of them. I'm gonna get this. Get it. Okay. Woo! Didn't expect to find a whole bunch of Germans throughout the Berlin. Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you guys there. Uh, man, hope you guys saw that in body cam of me finding my way to Berlin. You know what? I didn't expect the German defense would be that hard. And let me just catch my breath here. Jesus, I didn't. Okay, I don't want to contribute anything to what happened to the Russians here, but let's just hope that it's here. You know what? Let me get comfortable to explain this. What's going to happen? There you go. So let's get started on this chapter, shall we? Chapter 3. We begin this chapter with a flashback here, as you see here in this photo. We see Nana and Katusha way back before the events that happened on the previous chapter that recap. We see them looking down for something they are shocked to see, which we then later see it was the body of the people that Kurame killed. Which I gotta say, crazy, huh? But of course, Katusha vowed her revenge on Kurame, saying that they will get payback for what they have done. Then we're cut to the Auschwitz, which I did not build in Minecraft. We get to Kurame's Auschwitz. We see the person in charge talking to the girls for the 9 win streaks that they've been dominating in Tankery. As they're literally giving the girls a tour of Auschwitz. Why would they give the girls a tour of the death camp? I mean, surely it's not like in the present day Auschwitz like we have nowadays. Just no, we literally. Oh yeah, here in the left, we see you have a dying prisoners working stuff to death after you guys captured. Jesus. Anyway, moving on. And I cannot show any of all the what the girls are going through in Auschwitz. Yeah, I cannot show any. They're mostly naked. I cannot show that. I will get age restricted. I don't want this channel to get age restricted, so I am not posting any of that. Moving on, we then see, like I said, Germans executing the prisoners like they did during the war, which I gotta say, the Holocaust, I feel bad for the people who had to go through there. I really wish that would never happen in real life, which it did. Of course, the guards were asking how the girls are how the girls are, which is since it's the first time I've seen it. Which then shows the group of Kurame girls are crying, couldn't believe what they're witnessing and what they have done. And then we see the two sisters, Maho and Miho, holding each other, crying. Then now we cut to the future. We then see the girls all together at RA at the Soviet camp, which cuts back to the chapter 2 where we left off. We should see Momo there talking to the Soviets or the Bravo guards to go to that they're free. Of course, the commissar refused that, which most of the prisoners tell the commissar to shut up and deal with it, as they begin thanking RI for their mercy. Of course, Momo didn't like how the commissar treated her, but Prez was like, don't worry about it. Then we're time skip ahead, seeing the girls already arrived to Kurame. Wow, that was faster for them to get to travel by train. I expected them to travel by plane, but oh well. We then see Yukigiri liking that how they finally at the home place where Miho grew up and such. Next, we are cut to the girl staring at the hotel room. Of course, Yukikari started missing her family. Of course, she wanted to leave a message to her mom and dad, but she probably remember what her mom said to her when she was playing toy soldiers, saying that how she was going to send them to Iraq. Again, Iraq, not Afghanistan, Ranger. I can't believe you still messed that up. You still have to correct yourself with that. I'm calling you out on this. Meet me downtown Berlin at 8 o'clock a.m., you stupid. But anyway, moving on. We did see Yukari and Miho talking. Which they. Oh. Oh, God. I can't. Cut the channel. Go to commercial. Go to commercial. Go to commercial! Hey, you. Yeah, you. Interested in joining a War Right game? Well, I got one thing for you. I'm First Sergeant Tom, and this is...
Zarvona of Zarvona Zoos.
That's right. Captain Zaravona and I, First Sergeant Tom of 2nd Texas, are here to announce to you to joining on EIB's server. You don't know what that is? Let's Slow to explain it for you. Slow?
Yep. We like to do things a bit more colorful over here in ZZ. And over in 2nd Texas, you can expect a lot of action and sneakiness. But overall, we both have the same confidence and can overall do the same effect in both types of matches.
That's right. Oh, God. Just let's try to know the guy behind me. That's my Fire First Class Alpha. He,
Tom?
We
Alpha.
just do random things, Tom. We don't actually do anything.
Yeah, you don't need to explain that.
What is he doing here?
I don't know,
I don't
Slow. What
know.
do
I
you
was just
expect?
patrolling around it.
Wait.
Shut up!
Oh, God. Why? Why I say this? Okay, let's be honest. I am not showing what I just saw on that previous slide. Due to the fact that it shows Yukikari and Miho together talking about their feelings, and yet they want to have one last chance of I am not saying it. Oh, God, it just makes me want to throw up when she saw me throwing up a few minutes ago. Because Yukikari and Miho was not the only ones who had their own thing, because most of the girls in Ori started doing it. Except for LeBron team. They just came straight. Because most of the girls in Ori decided like, oh, you know what, let's do it, because since we're gonna die anyway, let's just have an orgy. I am not defining that. I am not defining that. Don't look it up. Oh my God, it just made me want to like, it made me want to become like Omni Man right here in this scene.
I will burn this planet down before I spend another minute living among these animals.
Anyway, moving on. After their own the thing, we then see the girls heading outside, only to see papers or propaganda falling down from the sky. Which turns to be out, leaflets were being dropped by Kurame, telling the girls to forfeit the match. Of course, most of the girls, seeing how far they come, didn't want to surrender. I would have taken that. I would have taken the leaflets and run. I mean, seriously, they're about to face tanks that are outclassed of theirs. I mean, haven't they learned from all the tanks they've gone through? Jesus. Anyway, after they read the leaflets and decided not to come, we cut to the hospital where, oh no, God damn. Okay, Tom, easy with the trigger. I know you want to do it. It's just drop the gun. Place it. There you go. Don't ask why I have a gun in my desk, alright? Moving on. We see Erica with Maho talking that saying she will really take the trophy from Prava and bring her the victory. Then we see Erica stepping outside of Maho's room, where then we see a bunch of girls standing outside asking if Commander Nizusumi will come out and help them win the final match. Which, of course, she said no, because we know how Maho is. Still mentally broken after what happened. Then most of the girls were putting their doubts. Of course, Erica tell the girls to at least have something. Like they know they're the best. They know what they're capable of. But now we stand see one of the girls, Komei. I don't know why the author made Komei different. Well, he made her personality different, not the character. She then started singing Panzer, which all the girls, which actually referenced to the Battle of the Bulge of Panzer. Here's the cut. Here. If you wanted to see it, I am not posting the clip because YouTube is really aiming at me for copyrights. But moving on. After the whole scene of the Panzer, we then see cut to the match starting. We then see Miho and the other girls getting ready to fight two in the city in Berlin, which we're at right now. However, despite the matches, we then see the off-screen of the match. We see Darlington. Surprise, she's alive! I mean, wait, how did she live through all this? I mean, I get the British. I mean, is she British? No, she ain't British. She's a Japanese British. But anyway, I'm surprised that she lived throughout the whole chaotic thing and watching the smash start. And it's moving on. We're driving inside the urban city to face off in Berlin. Here, we didn't see most of the girls currently heading to the city. Later, behold, of course, their tanks are bogged down since they're driving heavy tanks. Who would have guessed that the heavy tanks will break down? That reminds me of one of the quotes here of the company Heroes 2. Play it!
Rain. Open top tank. Fucking great engineering.
Anyway, moving on. After those tanks were disqualified after being immobilized, we then see the radio reports of how most of the opponent teams surrendered due to the fact they gave up their own Tiger tank and saying that they don't want to die. Of course, Erica thank you for their decisions and let them go. Oh, that's wholesome. Hope the leopard team doesn't get themselves killed. But after losing that tiger, we then cut to the city, which of course... Wait, why are they getting off their tanks? Why are they getting off the tanks? Isn't that illegal? Wait, hang on, let me read the... Oh, wait, no, never mind, it's not illegal. Well, in the official show, it is illegal to get off the tanks. But now it's not during the active combat. But anyway, moving on. We did see... Where'd you get the Panzer? Where'd she get the Panzer? How did Miho got the Panzer? What? But anyway, after Miho getting the Panzer and Kermai's trying to locate where they'll be planning and where to fight, most of the Kermai girls were just chatting, happy that this match will be over soon. We then see the girls setting up for points of sneak attack where to hit them. Something like me and the others do in War Rights and EIB. And then we see a helicopter from Kurame trying to locate the girls. As they're locating, of course, nobody has anti-aircraft weapons to shoot down on the helicopter. But then somehow that changed when one of the girls fired Panzerfaust to the helicopter. Jesus! I wonder how they managed to shoot it down. I mean, you know what? You know how Panzerfaust can't hit a helicopter? Because you had to be close range to hit the tank with the Panzerfaust. Literally, I don't know why did the Germans make that thing. They know they're gonna die if they get close to the tank. They either get ran over or gunned down by a machine gun or any infantry nearby. For example, question: how did that Panzerfaust shot it down? I mean, they must have a Stinger. You know what? Here's the example. I'll give it a Stinger right now. Hang on. Alright, you see me this? Alright, I have a Stinger here in my hands. And right behind me is an attack helicopter from Battlefield 4. Don't ask me where I got that helicopter from or where I get it. So anyway, my point is, so one of the girls, alright, managed to shoot that helicopter down from off the air. This Stinger I'm holding will literally track it where it goes. I don't know how they managed to track where the helicopter is going, but here's a test try of how I managed to shoot this one with a Stinger. Bam! See how the Stinger managed to take down the helicopter? It take out like that. Somehow one of the girls managed to hit that thing with a Panzer. It's still unbelievable to this day. I don't know if they use a tank, but that was an incredible shot for the Panzer. Let's take it back to the ring. Never mind, I was incorrect. They did shot it with a tank. But the other person who shot it was other than Hana. She managed to shoot that tank off the air. But anyways, after that, we then see back to the hospital. The nurse was surprised that there was fighting in the city. They were supposed to be fighting outside the city. But she turned on the TV just so Maho could see the match. But when she was watching the match, Maho got her senses back. Of course, she tried to warn someone to get Erica out of there because Erica has little experience of this whole match. Then we're cut back to with Miho and Yukikari holding Panzer, and they think they're asking if they have a chance to win. Miho is not sure if they could who's gonna win, but she then explains like all Kermit did was broke the rules of humanity because of the crimes that they did. Cop Nazism. We then see back to the Kermit lines. We didn't see the opening of the clouds. God, give us lights. But actually, what's up of those clouds was planes, which turns out to be bombers from Saunders. Saunders entered the match with planes as they began shelling the position of all Kermit girls' tanks that was there in the open field. Of course, Erica tried to get out of there, which was too late. The whole place was bombed. Of course, all the girls were surprised that Kermit with Saunders already arrived. Miho was happy that Saunders came. However, Saunders was not the only one who came, as Erica then hear Katusha's firing off in the air, which revealed to be Prava firing Katusha's as they wanted revenge after what they did to Katusha. After that, we then see a truck driving to the forest, which we then see the leopard team going home. And finally, they're going home. They're going to be the only survivors here that survived the match. Wait. Never mind. Why? I don't understand why they surrender right there. It's oh god. After the execution of Leopard team, we then cut to two Saunders girls, which had to be Naomi and Kay. Surprised Kay came back after getting orders that she even withdraw. Naomi, I'm surprised she survived for the first match. Of course, they never thought it would go that far after after what happened. But during Kermit Line, of course, everything was straight to hell. All tanks are destroyed, some are disabled, many of the crews are been dead, and some of the girls are retreating. Of course, the planes began strafing after those who disembarked the tanks. Then after that, they began to head to the city since they have more cover than the city. After the whole bombing, Saunders left. Of course, all the girls were glad that they still alive, as Caesar then flipped off the planes. Which I ain't gonna help. Well, why they're flipping them off. Then we see Erica and the few remaining tanks coming in to Berlin to finish the match once and for all. Of course, the tanks, the Panther and the King Tiger, came in. They found where Ori is at. Of course, they spotted one of the other tanks, the Hetzer, where present the student console are. The exposed side open, which caused one of the tanks to fire hit it, which bring the death to the council team as they were burned alive. Jesus. That's a brutal way to die right there. But anyway, moving on. We then see the the city council president is dead. Until then, one of the tanks was hit by the Panzer. So much for that. Of course, Caesar and I forgot her the other girl name began retreating back to the tank. Of course, Erica was upset and began to figure out how to end this match. Of course, we then see another death coming by, which the Stug 3. I don't know what their thoughts on facing the Stug 3. Like, the Stug 3 really tried to hit the King Tiger? God. Which, again, the girls who were in the Stug 3 were brutally killed by Erica. And then we then see Miho waiting for one of the Panther tanks moving up. She then lifted up from cover and fired the Panzer, taking out the tanks from its exposed side. Of course, Erica began to realize, how you say it, she's losing the situation as they're losing a lot of units. I'm gonna place all Company Hero units down by this. Then we see like most of the girls scouts calling off where all the remaining tanks are. As one of the tanks are starting moving to where the other tanks of Aura is at, we then see Caesar and the other member of the turtle team heading to back of the tank, pulling a Saving Private Ryan reference. Which we all know what happened right here. Here's a clip. Yeah. I am not going to show the part how they died, but they actually happened like that from what you saw. But moving on, we then see... Here's the final death of what happens. Of course, the Panzer IV, Miho, and the others were happy that they managed to hit down another tank. As they were cheering and for killing the tank, we then see the Tiger tank pulling up and then firing at their position. Oh my god. Of course, Mako saw the Tiger tank, it quickly reverses. But however, Erica tank hit the tank, causing the tank spin. Mako hit her head finally against one of the views. Of course, Mako is bleeding. And then asks for it to see it's on alright. Next thing you know it, leaving Mako there only to have a concussion and then later pass out. Of course, couldn't see where the tank is at, and Erica wanted to finish it. We then see Erica then gets a radio from the school saying Brava entering the thing. Which, hang on. Wait, they're entering the school? Wait, shouldn't I be hearing... Oh my god, 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 get out, I gotta get out. Jesus! Oh my god! Okay, okay, Jesus! They're really pissed off with this Kermit did. Okay, so I get it, you're pissed off. Okay, I think that's all the explosion. Alright. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. The Soviets are already here. Damn it, I thought they would be here sooner. Okay, wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Okay, we did see the map of how many units that the Soviets had deployed, or Prava had deployed. Which turns out, we got 42, 42, and 63. Which turns out to be 100 of some tanks and units that deployed here in the city of Berlin. Of course, they're targeting all the infrastructure's high value targets here, which I'm currently one of them, which I need to get out. Of course, Erica needs to take out one last unit from Ori, so the advance should stop. But however, the school headmaster called them, saying that is to call off the match, to call everything off, like get out of there. Of course, Erica is disappointed, and they are abandoning the pursuit, just heading towards the government building, which is... Oh no. I actually got to get out of here. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could finish this, but I want to survive this. I gotta go. I don't want to die here. I gotta go. I gotta go fight my way out of here. Shit, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay. I'm surprised. Okay, right here. Okay, I'm surprised that somebody's here. Okay, they're here.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by. Missile ready for launch. Repeat, Predator missile ready for launch. UAV ready for launch.
Damn, the Soviets got my motorcycle. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotta get. Oh, damn it. I can't drive. It's too fire. Okay. Gotta get out. Get out before it burns me alive. Just gotta make it out of here. Come on, bike. Don't die on me. It's dying. Damn it. Yeah, it's dead. Nope. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Shit, that's too many of them. I gotta get out of here.
I think we put some distance between us and the Russians. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it is a recreation of the Battle of Berlin. They're burning the whole academy down to the ground just like they did before, not surprising. But, anyways, I heard one of the Russians chatting that someone else is here. But all I know is that person is currently being hunted down. And we need to get the hell out of here before shit hits the fan.
Well, I'll be. Redland Ranger is here as well. By God, I never expect to see you here, Ranger. Tell me this. After you explain the whole situation in this story about what happened here, nothing will ever change. No one can change what is about to happen. So tell me, what brings you here? To Germany? To change the ending? To change your faith?
I could say the same thing about you, Tom. Why are you here?
Me? Well, to stop this madness. I tried so hard, but I couldn't. No matter how this goes, it repeats over and over again. Alright, girls' death, Katusha's, Nana's, Erica, Miho, and Maho. They deserve better than this. But the truth is that this is their faith. The reason is simple. The people who organize all of this shatter everyone, every school around the world. Think about it. It's the foible of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind change. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Yesterday ally can be tomorrow's enemy. And this match, everyone is forced to play along, but for what? To play as soldiers? To enjoy the killing? The torture? The rape? And more than these schools have done?
So then, who's the enemy in all this?
Exactly. Who is our enemy in this match? Is it me? Or you? We can't even be sure. Is it the girls currently fighting here in this terrible place? For what? Loyalty? Honor? We truly never know what these girls are fighting for. What exactly? You know what? To know why I'm here? I came here to try to make sense of it all. Trying to understand why this story keeps going the way it does. Why Yukikari, Girls in Panzer, always has to descend into this extreme violence. Every time it begins, always ends up the same way. Fire, blood, broken bodies in the streets. Friends turning on friends. Girls killing each other like there was no any other path left for them. And for what? What are they killing each other? A flag? A school? Pride? Orders from people sitting far away from the battlefield who never have to see what this place become? They call it loyalty. They call it honor. They call it duty. They dress up in the noble world to make it easy to swallow, but what you strip all that away, what is it really? It's more just death, more hatred, more pain, passed from one hand to another until nobody even remembers how it started. And the worst part is, none of them really understand what they should be fighting for. Peace. That's what they should be fighting for. Not victory, not revenge, not some twisted idea of glory. Peace isn't some shiny thing that's waiting for heroes at the end of battle. It isn't at banners, waving in the skies, or speeches from the winners. Peace is what comes after wars. If anything is still standing left. Peace is the silence after the gunfire finally stopped. Peace is a child who gets to sleep without hearing artillery in the distance. Peace is a mother not having to bury her daughter because someone in command said the fighting has to continue today. Peace is when people who were once enemies finally become too tired of the killing to keep pretending there's honor in it. War doesn't create peace. War only leaves behind the wreckage that make people beg for peace. But here, in the story, nobody learns. That's the lesson. They just keep killing, keep suffering, keep beating the machine over and over again, like the world is self-addicted to its own misery. And that's what sickened me the most. These girls fight and die, and for what? So someone can write another tragedy? So another battlefield can be turned into some grand statement about cruelty and despair? No. If they were truly fighting for anything worth dying for, it should be so that nobody has ever lived through this again. Real peace isn't won when one side destroys the other. Real peace is won when there's finally no one left fighting, willing to pull the trigger.
Then, if you believe that, why are you holding that rifle?
That because this world doesn't listen to reason. And sometimes the only way to protect the last chance of peace is to walk through hell first. I'm not here because I believe in this war. I'm here because I hated it. And if there's someone even the slightest chance to stop this story from drowning itself in blood, then I'll keep moving forward until I find it. Even if the world call me a villain for trying. Shit. Guess Steiner didn't counterattack like he promised. I must go now.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I heard one of the Russians mention of an aircraft flying around here in the city. Glad to help around. I gotta head out anyways. I gotta meet up with my buddy. We're supposed to be in Berlin to get someone. Hope we get to meet again sometimes. Catch you later.
Yep. I had to get out of here because the Russians really tearing this place apart. I can't stay here any much longer. I figure you'll stay here, finish up what you need to be. Trust me, Ranger. I give you this question. Who's truly is the enemy in this story? Is it me or the girls here? Alright, time to get the hell out of here. What's that noise? It's coming from that house next to me. Hang on. Wait, they said they're gonna bomb Berlin? Okay, give me that radio. Okay, I need to get out of here. Okay, good. I need to call that helicopter in now. Hey.
the end of the great story of the Große Panzer. After the Eve battle, after when Erica committed suicide and killed Miho by overdosing her, Miho waved the flag of Ori, declaring the match over, leaving Miho the only survivor of the Aura Girls Academy. As she looks around of the destruction of her old school, she mirrors the good times that she used to have with her mother, sister, and friends. Now all that gone, lefting the young Miho questioning on who she is as she cries of deep despair of losing her sanity during this match. With that, Miho disappeared. Nobody knows where she went after the match is over, but some day she returned home to meet her own mother, who was terribly ill during the whole match all time. She was diagnosed with terminal cancer. She won't likely survive that, as Shiho met her end by cancer, as Miho despises her mother for what she has done, leaving her to die. Then came the end from Miho Mizuzu. She lived out the word of her life with no one with her. No love, no husband. She didn't even have her own children, as she continued on to day where she lost her friends during the whole match. However, after the fall of Berlin, Tom came in reported within details of what the Atlantis had been submitted to. However, most of it was destroyed by an unknown organization. We were called these strikes, made Tom question how who trying to cover up the whole thing. Never know who it is. As he continued on his own mission. Rager, who's still in the city before the bombing, still there. No one knows that he made his escape or he survived from the bombing. Only time would tell if he survived. So came the end of the Supercard Große Panzer series. Only I hope Miho really did find happiness of all that in her life, which in truth, somewhere out there, she's probably happy with being with her friends again, and we hope that she found her own peace. All I can say this, war has changed.